Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the third grade concept of fractions on a number line. This is standard 3.7a in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 19 of the 2021 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and then we will look at our answers together. So we have some representations of number lines here. It says an ant crawled 2/8. That's really what we're looking for here. 2/8 of a yard from an ant mound. On which number line is point A? Right. So we've got a point A on each of these number lines, and we're looking for the number line A, B, C, or D, in which point A represents the ant's position after crawling 2/8. So we're looking for this 2/8. So let's just really look to see what that is going to give us, this 2/8. So the top part is going to be our numerator. Let's make sure we understand the parts of a fraction. So we've got a numerator, and then we've got a denominator. And so the denominator is going to be what it always is, right? That's always going to be your total pieces. Denominator is always going to be the total pieces, the total parts. In this case, the total pieces that we broke up in the number line. The numerator changes if we're looking at a fraction of a set. If we're looking at a fraction of a whole, we've got shaded pieces. We've got some picture of a pizza that people have eaten slices. The numerator kind of changes. So when we're looking at a number line, the numerator is going to be the tick mark. So those are those little lines in between the 0 and the 1. So our tick mark is going to be our numerator. So we're looking for a fraction strip that's got 8 total pieces, and A is on the second tick mark. That's how we read our fraction. So let's take a look at just all of these, and we'll find the one that works for us. So A, when we're looking at total pieces, we're really just looking at, I'm just going to put circles here, right? We've got one piece there that's between 0 and the first tick mark. 2 pieces there. That's between the first and second tick mark. We get 3, we've got 4. So between 0 and 1, we've got 4 pieces. So we've got 4 pieces. And then which tick mark is this on? It's on the first, second tick mark right there. I've got the first one, there's my second one. So really, this is 2/4 is what A is. Not 2/8, 2/4. Fun fact to know and tell, look at this A right here. It's also at 1/2. Those are equivalent fractions, because this A, look at that, is just halfway in between the 0 and the 1. Either way you look at it, though, not what we're wanting. So let's look at B. I can already tell you B is not going to work, because take a look at where it is. I'll put it right up here. It's on the first tick mark. So even if it does have 8 parts, it's on the first tick mark, which means it's going to be 1 something. But let's go ahead and see what we have here. We got 1, we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, it's got 8 parts. It's just on the first tick mark, so it's 1/8, which is not what we are looking for. Let us hope it is either C or D. And at least both of them are on the second tick mark, right? So C is on the second tick mark. We can see that D, right, is on the second tick mark. We just need to find the number of pieces for each of these. Let's look at C. We've got 1, 2, so it's on the second tick mark. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Too big. So that looks like 2/10, which means our answer should be D. Let's just verify. It's on the second tick mark, right? There's the first one, there's the second one. And pieces 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dun, 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 victory. We found 2/8, so our answer is going to be D. The reason we know that is because it is on the second tick mark, and there are 8 total pieces in that number line.